So what does collaboration look like in an ideal moment?
Yeah, well, I think that that's the first thing that collaboration wouldn't look for is the ideal. Yes, because then you can't, because you already have an ideal. But I really appreciate your question, because I think the word collaboration, if you cut it, if you chop it up, I did this with a friend of ours, Iris Berger. You chop it up and you have the co, which means more than one, and then you have the labor, which is labor, which some of us, women here, have experience, and also labor in terms of working, but also in terms of laboratory, yes? And then you have the action. That is what the word collaboration is telling us, even without even us starting to collaborate. It's already telling us that. So in my tradition, going back to the Pedagogista tradition, collaboration means a coming together that it will bring us in such a different perspectives, because we will, normally as a Pedagogista, we will work with people that have very different perspectives to us. And in the conversation around this table, we create something. There is this space that is empty, that is not us, it's this thing that we are creating as we are collaborating, which is totally different to whatever agenda I had when I came to collaborate. Collaboration has to go through the laboring of something and through the action of something. So collaboration is not patching three people together. You know, I will patch myself with Veronica, or how do you say, you know, like a band-aid. 3 band-aids together.
Yeah.
We do, I think that is how we do collaboration. Yes. Yeah. Or what my students do, they collaborate like sharing a pizza. That's your piece, and then we will, in some ways, make it in ways that Cristina will not notice, because we know how she feels about it. I always notice it. I know when you have done the pizza division. Rather than being in this very difficult space of agony, agonizing, the agonistic space, you know.
And not knowing where
Yes.
where it's going to lead.
Yes.
And there has to be a shift.
Yes.
There's a change.
Yes.
And you always talk about the idea of undoing.
Yes, undoing, unlearning, and letting go. I mean, yesterday Veronica did it to me. You know, we sit down finally to speak about today, and I had this PowerPoint, because Karen mentioned a PowerPoint and I should bring this, and Veronica here listened to me carefully, and half of my speech she said, Cristina, that's okay. Cristina, let's do a conversation. Let's do this. And I had to let go. I had to let go, and I then came back to her with something, and she had to let go. And what we are doing here is not what we thought. There is a labor. Sometimes it's trusting. Sometimes it's, I mean, it happens with Sarah when it comes to licensing. When Sarah tells you no, and I have to trust that no, and I come back to her and say, okay, but we will have to go and have that conversation. Why we can't have salmon being served to children? Why? But I can give them mac and cheese from Kraft.